Today we will be explaining every types of fashion in this video. Comment down your favorite fashion type at the end of the video. Let's begin with streetwear. Streetwear grew from skateboarding, hip-hop, and youth culture, especially in the United States during the late 20th century. It usually includes oversized shirts, hoodies, sneakers, cargo pants, and graphic designs. What makes it different is the way everyday casual clothing became connected to music, sports, and limited edition brands. Casual fashion. Casual fashion focuses on comfortable clothing designed for everyday life. Jeans, t-shirts, sweaters, sneakers, and simple jackets are common examples. It became especially popular during the 20th century as people began moving away from formal clothing for ordinary activities. Formal fashion. Formal fashion is designed for events where a polished appearance is expected. Suits, dress shirts, formal dresses, dress shoes, and tailored jackets are common pieces. Weddings, ceremonies, business events, and formal dinners are some of the places where this style is often worn. Business casual. Business casual sits between formal clothing and everyday casual wear. It commonly includes button-up shirts, chinos, blazers, sweaters, loafers, and clean sneakers in some workplaces. The style became popular as offices gradually adopted less strict dress codes while still expecting employees to look professional. Old money. Old money fashion is inspired by traditional wealthy and upper-class clothing, particularly styles associated with European and American private schools, country clubs, and summer resorts. Polo shirts, knit sweaters, loafers, tailored trousers, and simple coats are common. The style usually avoids large logos and focuses on classic pieces that can remain fashionable for years. Y2K fashion. Y2K fashion is inspired by clothing and popular culture from the late 1990s and early 2000s. Low-rise jeans, baby tees, cargo pants, colorful accessories, small sunglasses, and shiny materials are strongly associated with it. The style returned to popularity decades later through social media, celebrities, and younger generations rediscovering early 2000s trends. Vintage fashion. Vintage fashion uses clothing inspired by or actually produced during earlier periods. Pieces from the 1920s through the 1990s can all fall under the vintage label. What makes it different is its connection to a specific past era, with older cuts, fabrics, patterns, and construction giving the clothing its character. Goth fashion. Goth fashion developed alongside the goth music scene in Britain during the late 1970s and 1980s. Black clothing, dark makeup, boots, leather, lace, and dramatic silhouettes are common features. Although it has many variations, the style is strongly connected to Gothic music, art, and alternative subcultures. Punk fashion. Punk fashion emerged from the punk music movement of the 1970s, particularly in Britain and the United States. Leather jackets, ripped jeans, band shirts, boots, chains, and customized clothing became recognizable parts of the style. Personalization is important, with clothing often altered, painted, patched, or distressed rather than left completely untouched. Grunge fashion. Grunge fashion became closely associated with the alternative music scene of the 1990s, especially in Seattle. Flannel shirts, oversized sweaters, ripped jeans, boots, and simple t-shirts are typical examples. Its deliberately relaxed appearance became a major influence on mainstream. Bohemian fashion is inspired by artistic communities, travel, and traditional clothing from different parts of the world. Flowing dresses, loose shirts, embroidered details, natural fabrics, scarves, and layered accessories are common. The style became particularly recognizable during the 1960s and 1970s through counterculture and music festivals. Athleisure. Athleisure combines athletic clothing with everyday fashion. Leggings, tracksuits, hoodies, sneakers, sports jackets, and performance-inspired tops can all be part of the style. It became increasingly popular as people began wearing clothing originally designed for exercise while shopping, traveling, socializing, and doing other daily activities. Avant-Garde fashion. Avant-garde fashion focuses on unusual shapes, experimental materials, and designs that challenge conventional ideas about clothing. It is often seen on fashion runways and in artistic photography rather than everyday streets. Designers use exaggerated silhouettes, unexpected construction, and unconventional materials to explore what clothing can look like. And that's all for this video. If we missed any other fashion types, please let us know in the comment section.